What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is another episode. No pad, no pencil. Got Nard with me. Got my brother Thomas with me. Got my daddy on the phone. Once again, y'all, the Ravens found a way to lose a close game, man.
Another one, y'all. Another one that we really should have won. We shouldn't have won it. We shouldn't have been close, but we should have won this game.
Yo, that third, what's that? That second drive when Villarreal got the 5-yard penalty. That killed us.
Right.
That killed us.
Look at this. You can't win on field goals. You can't win an NFL on field goals. You need touchdowns.
Yes,
this turned into heartbreak 808 out this joint.
Well, they did good. You know what I mean? They did good. They had a good season. What they had, they played with what they had. They had a good season.
They did okay. They did okay. I mean, there were some key moments in the game that I did like, when your cornerback, stopped them from picking up their first down, 4 for 3 and out. Y'all got the ball right back right before. I mean, y'all got the ball right back. Made a good play coming on the first second and short.
You can't lose 4 games by 5 points, yo. You just can't do it in the NFL. Let's go.
The whole line was terrible, yo. The whole line was terrible, yo.
Right.
I mean, Huntley didn't. He should have, when he got sacked on that drive when the O-line lost the 5 yards. Y'all started out good, gave up that penalty, and then he got sacked. Huntley should have been alert and aware enough to change the protection right there to keep his running back in, or even see that and get it out to his the running back in the flag quick because he was open. So it's just little things, you know what I mean? That really cost the game down the stretch, and his attention to detail, little stuff like that.
It's once again, like my daddy said, you need touchdowns, not 3 points, yo. That's what did this in. That's what did.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
The Ravens the same old. When it's time to show up, they make a big play. They don't come through.
It's like
field goals don't win football games. Ravens touchdowns win them.
It's like they found a way to bend, break, and fold in pressure, yo. I never seen anything like this. They will find a way to bend, break, and fold. You really can't.
No, they help the teams out. They help them out.
It's like
that's interception. They scored an interception. You know what I mean?
I'm still waiting on somebody.
You should try to run the ball. Stop trying to throw the ball all the time. Run that ball, man. Run that ball.
And that Huntley interception was key before halftime, man. We would have won in the halftime.
They scored.
15 points, man. That's what really hurt us.
Yeah, I'm waiting on somebody in the offense needs to step up.
They didn't turn around and get the ball back in the second half. They get the ball back.
Right. So they went up. What? They went up. They had the 10-point swing line.
Right. Just like that.
But who was the receiver that's going to step up, yo? Who's going to step up besides Mark Andrews, yo? Like, it's still question marks, yo. It's like nobody besides Mark Andrews want to catch the ball, yo.
Hollywood dropped 3 passes that was in his hands.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the receivers that's going to step up, yo? Like somebody.
Bateman had a game. Hell, Chuck Clark showed his ass off today with 2 interceptions. But
he balled on defense.
It always comes down to 1 or 2 key plays with this team. I never seen anything like this. They battle from injuries. It's like this team is snake bitten, yo. I never seen nothing like this, man.
Hey, man. I totally agree with my guy, man. Like, somebody got to step up on offense to be like, somebody got to be the Ravens, Anquan Bolden on the receiver squad, or the Steve Smith over there, I don't see it over there, man. Andrews is the best thing y'all got going, the most consistent thing on the receiver core that y'all got going.
Bateman stepping up, but it's just like the run game worked today. It's just they just lacking. It's the O line basically lost his game. That's what
you can't overlook. The O line is really important, yo. And the O line is terrible, yo.
The game is won in the trenches.
It is.
It is.
You just need some offensive linemen. We don't have that.
And Greg Roman called a good game, besides when they went in the end zone.
I mean, again, and I've been saying this about far as the coaches. The coaches coach. It's up to the players to execute. But you also need the personnel to execute. And the biggest thing they really need is an O-line.
Hey, I've been saying this for 4 years, but you blame Art DeCosta for that. You blame Art DeCosta for that. You see what happened in Kansas City? When Pat got beat up in the Super Bowl, what they do? They gave the boy 5 new offensive line. Lamar has been the most hit quarterback in the NFL these last 4 years. And he ain't got no help on that line, man.
That's crazy.
Everybody behind this whole line is taking the beat. No matter who the quarterback is, they're taking the beating. Like I say, man, that's Art. My man Torres said, no Tylen Wallace. This is definitely a trash line. That's where it all starts from. That's the main thing they need to be dressed this offseason. This offensive line.
Yeah.
The wide receivers, but the offense and pass rushes. That's all we need to focus on.
Right.
Totally agree.
It's like, they are finding ways to lose games. I've never seen anything like this.
Right.
It's just like they do the same thing. You find a way how to beat yourself.
And that's what they did today. They beat themselves today. That's exactly what they did. They beat themselves. My man Torres said that last play where Huntley slipped was stupid. It was like 5 or 7 yard step back. He took 3 steps. And all the wide receivers was running when nobody was there to check down. True. You can't run a 30-yard route when you're trying to hurry up to a quick pass with 19 seconds to go. Don't that make sense with this, yo? The wide receivers was 30 yards down the field. But you need quick hitters and run out of bounds. The football philosophy on this team is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Never.
IQ is so low.
Yo, it's college teams that's ranked better than this. Come on. Yesterday was prime example with the college games. They don't do dumb shit like this within 2 minutes to go of the game.
And no one world you say the first and goal and you don't get 3 points. And no one world. Come on now, help me out. First and goal, and you getting a field goal, you're supposed to lose.
Right. You're supposed to lose.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was the time right there, considering where the game was at, I would have went for it on 4th down.
Right.
I was thinking they probably should have.
But you know what though? He's been criticized too much for playing aggressive like that. I feel like this. You started out playing aggressive late in the season, right? Finish off like that. Don't pull the trigger now.
My man Torres said, I blame coaching, bro. We should have won 2 of the 3 games on turnovers. Yeah, man. Matt Stafford can't play a worse game and still win like this.
Right. How about to say they ain't do nothing. They ain't do nothing.
This game was like a game of Madden when the other guy didn't do nothing. You beat yourself. This was like a game of Madden. You know how you play Madden? You're like, damn, he didn't do nothing to beat me.
It's terrible, yo.
I mean, but this is the Ravens season in a nutshell. This is it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, man. If they would have won today, they must have would have got in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, how about the Bengals? They just won, so they won the division. So it's a wrap. We ain't making it.
And I'm glad they lost today, so they can cut this Lamar Jackson plan for the rest of the season.
Right, I'm glad. Yeah,
you can't win behind this, yo.
Yeah, this not a winning team. It's not a winning team right now.
Exactly.
We exactly what we about to be. What, an 8-8?
8-9 team, man.
Who y'all play next? The Steelers last game?
Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go down there. I'll go down there and watch the fuckery. Watch the Bad News Ravens. This is exactly who it is. The Bad News Ravens. Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm speechless, yo. The Ravens took everything out me. They done drained everything out me. I ain't got no more.
The last 6 weeks have been the same thing. The same thing. The last 6 weeks, the same thing.
Never in the history of football has it been a team that lost four straight games or 5 points.
Yeah.
Never in the history of football.
And the crazy thing is, we can play any team right now, and we'll go down to the wire with them. Any team,
even with the injuries,
Right.
But
even with the injuries, we'll play any team. It don't matter what team. We can beat any team, but we can't finish a game.
But over these last 4 weeks, I've been saying it. Ain't nobody else saying it. Greg Roman's going to get a coaching job. He's going to get a coaching job. What he did with Huntley, he's getting a coaching job. And
that's crazy.
He's getting a coaching job, yo. The offense didn't look bad. We just can't put the ball in the end zone. That's on him. But the analytics say he's doing a hell of a job for what a hand top behind his back without the starting NFL MVP quarterback. He's doing a job. Like my man Toby said, facts. We are the only team, exception of the Jags, that have been on a losing streak. Yeah, man. And once again, it's coaching and lack of execution, because this is on the O-line indeed. We can't point the fingers at the coaching. This is on the O-line.
Right.
I still say that the quarterback got to be aware enough to know how to put the O-line in certain pass protection. Him and the center got to work together, because you got to know how to adjust things to protect yourself, being a quarterback back there, to give yourself the maximum time allowable to execute a play, change, and get out of plays. And if you're not able to read defense and defensive schemes of what they're trying to do to you, you're going to continue to be blitzed. You're going to continue to be rushed, pressured, and hit. So you can have a good offensive line, but if you're not putting them in the right pass protection coverage, or you're not setting up the right blocking schemes to protect yourself, you're going to continue to suffer the same thing.
Right. But it's still mind-blowing. Yo, this team's supposed to be 12-3 right now, yo.
I didn't see that for them this season.
At least 10 games, at least 10. At least 10.
It's supposed to be 12-3.
Really, I say at least 11, yo. At least 11.
I didn't see that this season. I'm not gonna lie to you, and not just because I don't like the Ravens, but I remember like 8 weeks ago, I said the Ravens was going to finish this. I had them finishing 10-6.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had them finishing 10-6, even 9-7. Now they might finish 9-8.
8-9. Man,
look. Or 8-9. But I didn't see them winning a whole lot of games this season. I didn't see that.
Man, the injury bug killed us, but the coaching has succeeded the injury bug. Put it like that. It's
right.
We can point three games the way the coaching costs us. But this game is on the O-line. Point blank. It's on the O-line.
Yeah.
Hey, if you fought the O-line, you gotta fault the quarterback.
Nah. Yo, you can't really expect much from a guy like that, yo.
Think about it like this, right? A Tom Brady, right?
Yo,
he never had stellar offensive lines, right?
Season, yo. He not even.
Hear what I'm saying? Every quarterback know how to read defenses, know how to read the blitzes, know what's coming to them. Sometimes they may get hit, but they do what they got to do to switch up their coverage at the line so that they can get the maximum time allowed in the pocket.
But
sometimes they get beat.
Flacco wasn't doing
that. Quarterback, though, bro.
Right, yo.
Hey, it don't matter, bro. You're a quarterback in the NFL, bro. You in the film room with everybody else, bro. You should know how to do this. This your O-line. It don't matter if you second string. You can be a second string quarterback with the first string O-line. Pass protection is pass protection. You working with that center. You know, so if you're gonna fault the O-line, you gotta fault the quarterback, because there's a lack of communication somewhere between the quarterback and that front line when it comes to setting coverages.
But my man saying, from the way you saying it, Matt Stafford shouldn't have had 2 INTs if you saying it like that, and you start. So you really can't say that. You can't say that, yo.
He had 2 INTs, right?
Hold on.
That's on the secondary. That's on the quarterback.
All right, now, but you blaming him for the O-line when he is second string. Yo, like I say, he only been calling the plays as given.
Hey, calling the plays is one thing. Setting that protection is another thing. The offensive coordinator can't set the pass protection for the quarterback. He could call in the play.
But that's when your center and everything read it for you. You feel me? It go hand in hand. You feel me?
Because that's what I say. It's a communication that's between the quarterback and that center. They talk. They need to see this. Even the quarterback can change out of that. Like, no, we're not doing this. We're going to do this. Sometimes you got to take control. You know how to call audible? You got to call a timeout to go change the
play. Hey, like I said, I can't speak on it because I'm not in the quarterback room. I'm not in there. But like I say, man, all I can speak was on the field. Huntley played a good game. We ain't supposed to lose this game, yo. We wasn't. We was playing with house money. Once again, like I keep saying, the Ravens are the only team that had these injuries. You in every game, but you find a way to bend, break, and fold. I never seen nothing like. Yo, this is going down in the history books, man. Real talk.
I also look forward to next year, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm ready for this to be over with. Man, thank God I'm in good health. Because everybody else but have died, had seizures, heart attacks, strokes, and everything. They keep losing the same way.
It's a bright light at the end of the tunnel, right? You'll have a whole team back next year, healthy and ready to go. Hopefully.
And who knows? They need a whole man going through this offseason. They're gonna need a whole defensive front four. We don't know how it's gonna look next year. Lamar got to get paid. So the Costa got to step up, y'all. All eyes are on him. Ain't no more excuses. And like my man Torres said, Hollywood messed up his route and the pass to Bateman along the sidelines. He could have jumped up. Huntley threw a dime to him, but he tried to catch it with his body. Huntley played good, but this is no Lamar. Exactly. It ain't no Lamar. And it's the same old thing with Hollywood. He always tried to catch the ball with his body. That's why he drops a lot of passes.
I'm starting to see Hollywood Hill. He's not a number one, y'all.
He's not.
He's not a number one at all, y'all.
He's a complimentary.
Yeah, exactly. He's a compliment. Like, we need a true big body wide receiver. We need a big body.
That's Bateman.
I don't think he that big body. He long.
But he can
be that. He can be that. We gotta see more from. I gotta see more from him.
Yeah.
He can be that.
And y'all had no bona fide route runner over there, man.
Hey, that's the biggest problem. I mean, dude, they can be that guy. Honestly, you see, every time Shorty get the ball, it's like electric when he get it. You're expecting something big when he touches the ball.
I need a bona fide route runner, and that's something the Ravens always had in their receiving core was a bona fide route runner. You look back at Steve Smith. You look back at Antoine. You look back at
But we got him. Like my man Torres said, we got him in Crochet, and they don't play. They sent him today. We got him. This is like our offensive coordinator in Harbaugh. Roster decisions for the game is like mind blowing, yo.
Like, geez, Louise.
Exactly. But y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I'm thankful y'all came on with me, man. It's over, fellas. Let's cut this. Lamar won't play for the rest of the season.
Season is a wrap.
It's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap.
Next year, baby. Next year.
Hey.
Everybody just watch my Green Bay Packers do their thing.
Oh, y'all gonna choke in the playoffs as usual. you better worry about that little killer Arizona. That's what you need to worry about, boy.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, my man said hopefully coaching get dealt with. Shit, don't worry about it. Like I say, Greg Roman get the coaching job. We Gucci. He gone. Most likely James Irvin will be the offensive coordinator next year, man. All right, fellas.
All right, now.
Baltimore County, we up out of here. Another bad, sad loss, y'all. All right.
That's what we did.
All the time. Baltimore ain't been right since Lamar went down. Holla.